Several of Iran's top leaders were also killed. Iran swiftly retaliated. Israeli air defense intercepting a barrage of Iranian missiles over Tel Aviv, some still breaking through. U.S. officials say the operation could last for days, and the president acknowledging that there may be American casualties. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
The first explosions rocking Tehran in broad daylight in what President Trump called major combat operations against Iran. President Trump announcing in a social media post that Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is dead, calling him, quote, one of the most evil people in history. The president in that post also says that the heavy and pinpoint bombing, as he calls it, will continue uninterrupted throughout the week or as long as necessary to achieve the administration's objective.
Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime, a vicious group of very hard, terrible people.
The U.S. and Israel jointly launching the wide-scale attack. Smoke billowing from strikes on multiple targets in Tehran. Iran launching retaliatory strikes, drones and missiles targeting Israel, and U.S. assets, including military bases.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
Iran also launching drones into nations they believe are helping the U.S. Kuwait, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain.
Well, here at home, San Diego area law enforcement agencies say they are keeping a close eye on this situation in the Middle East. The San Diego County Sheriff's Office, San Diego Police Department, and state officials all say there are no known credible threats to the region at this time. SDPD says its patrol divisions are paying close attention to religious institutions, cultural centers, and other sensitive locations across the city. And at the state level, California State Threat Assessment Center is coordinating with local and federal partners and says it remains fully prepared for threats. And some people here at home are reacting strongly to the attacks in Iran. Some are celebrating, while others are concerned. ABC 10 News reporter Yasmin Ludi shows us what some local Iranians are feeling.
As tensions escalate overseas, the impact is being felt thousands of miles away, right here in San Diego. A local Iranian American tells me everyone in the community is feeling anxiety and uncertainty.
It's a feeling of sort of celebrating the possible demise of this brutal Islamic Republic regime in Iran in one hand, and the uncertainty that may follow.
I sat down with Habib Hariri.
You know, we've been living under this brutal regime for 47 years. And now there is some hope.
He tells me it's been a stressful day watching and waiting for what's to come.
My wife and I, we've been sitting in front of the TV and we've been sort of pinned down just watching the news.
President Donald Trump says the attack on Iran is aimed at overturning Tehran's government, later announcing the country's supreme leader had been killed. While Iran has not confirmed that,
I think that's great news. That's going to make a lot of Iranians very happy, not only outside of Iran, but also inside of Iran.
As he waits anxiously to see what happens next, he worries about his family and friends who live in Iran.
They stopped all internet connection from Iran, so getting in touch with them has become almost impossible at this point.
While Iran has already unleashed strikes on U.S. military bases, Habib hopes this doesn't go on for too long or put innocent lives at risk.
And even if the military operation does succeed and this regime does fall, we're still going to need international support to help that interim government to be established.
Yasmin Ludi, ABC 10 News.
This 10 News Pinpoint Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
All right, switching gears to weather now. Finally, some relief is in sight after a streak of sizzling temperatures over the past few days. Take a live look over a beautiful sunrise in downtown. Crisp, clear skies, light winds, and just a beautiful start to your Sunday. The roads are dry, and it's one of those calm mornings where you can actually enjoy the first cup of coffee before headed out the door. So currently, it is 56 degrees along the coast, and temperatures right now remain pretty calm, mostly in the mid-50s to low 60s across the county. Mid-50s 60s in Ramona and Julian, upper 50s in Carlsbad and Oceanside. So it is a quiet start, but don't let that fool you. We are heading for a quick warm-up by this afternoon with highs climbing into the mid-70s along the coast, low 80s inland and 90s in the deserts. Now, if you're heading out with the family, here's your theme park forecast. So it's going to be sunny skies, a light breeze. Afternoon temperatures are going to be in the mid-70s for the coastal parks like SeaWorld and Legoland, and low 80s for Disneyland if you want to head out there. So perfect weather. Just don't forget the sunscreen and, of course, stay hydrated. Now, looking ahead to the next 3 days, we are going to be cooling down a bit. So Monday is on track to be the coolest day of the week with more cloud cover and temperatures back into the upper 60s along the coast and 70s inland. Then we start to warm up right back up Tuesday and Wednesday. But wait till you get to the super 7-day forecast. We're talking about another round of heat possible later this week after we just set record heat yesterday in parts of the county. We'll break down those numbers and how long this warm stretch lasts coming up in just a few minutes.
In Tuesday's State of the Union address, this was one of the most polarizing moments. Congress